Hello everyone, this is Instructor AK from EK Technology. Thank you very much for watching this video. Today we'll be covering how to create an Amazon Web Services, and also we'll be covering the chapter of Solution Architect Associate. So first of all, we have to know what is the AWS Solution Architect. Well, associate, the examinations is intent for individual who perform the Solution Architect role, and you have many more years on hands-on experience, the designing the available, cost efficient, fault tolerant and scalable distributed system on AWS. So the AWS Web Services, where you can deploy all the virtualizations, your machines, EC2 instance, and in order to do your storage, in order to do your virtualizations, in order to do your SNS, in order to do your marketing, so many work you can work in Amazon Web Services. So as you can see over here, I have a chapter of the AWS the Solution Architect Associate level. Before I go into that, I want to recommend the knowledge of experience, that actually what is the experience about it. So basically, you're going to be learning hands-on experience using compute network, networking, storage and database. Also hands-on experience with AWS deployment and management services. Ability to identify and define technical requirement for an AWS based application, and ability to identify which AWS services meet a given technical requirement. You have to have also going to be gain knowledge of recommended best practices for building a secure and reliable applications on the AWS platform. Also an understanding, you're going to be learning a basic architectural principle of building on the AWS cloud, and also you're going to be understanding the global infrastructure. Also you're going to be understanding about network technologies if they relate to AWS. Also you're going to be learning about the features, security tools provide, how they related to traditional services, so on. Okay, so right now, as you can see, we're going to be covering module 1, introduction to cloud computing, module 2, introduction to AWS, module 3, the Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud EC2, module 4, introduction to AMI, module 5, Elastic Load Balancer, module 6, auto scaling, and module 7, block storage, which stands for EBS. Okay, and also you're going to be learning module 9, simple notification service, it stands for SNS, module 10, Amazon Private Cloud VPC, also the identify access management, which is IAM. Okay, so this is the all around the chapters you're going to be covering for. So today the topic that I'm going to be covering, which is how to create an account in AWS. Okay, in order to do your the AWS Solution Architect certifications. So as you can see right now, I'm in the website Google, and I tapped over here AWS create account simply, and you see the link over here, create and active an AWS account amazon.com. Right now you clicked there, it will take you to the page. As you can see on the right side, sign into the console. You don't have to go my account because you don't have it, right? You go to sign into the console, the orange color. As soon as you clicked it, it will take you the signing the board, and which you can see that root user, IAM user. So the difference is that the root user, which is the account owner, which will be the you. So you have to put your email address, and then next on you put your password, and it will take you right away to your AWS board. Okay, before that, you can see down below here that create a new AWS account if you don't have it. So obviously today's chapter about how to create a new account AWS. So I'm going to click here. Right, as soon as I click here, as you can see, viewers, AWS accounts include 12 months of free tier access, which means that includes EC2, Amazon S3, and Amazon, DynamoDB, so on. So basically, 12 months you can have a free tier access. Those inside, they give you free access to do your work, learning purposes. You can be able to use it for 12 months for your free tier access. As you can see over here, I have created an AWS account. You have to ensure your email address. You have to provide your password to confirm it, and also you'll be able to the AWS account name. That name will be appear on your board on the top. Okay, then you click continue. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you my another panel board step by step. Okay, so right now, as you can see, that create an AWS account. As you can see, I have entered the email address, password, confirm, and my name will be on the account AWS, and I press continue. As soon as you press continue, it will take you this page, which is the contact information. So obviously you're going to be using for personal, not for professional, because the account type should be personal because you want to learn AWS. And then you ensure your full name, your phone number, your country region, and your address and your city. Then you're going to go back to your address, your city, state, your postal code, and you press click check button, and then you press click the create account and continue button. Number four is about the identifications, about your credit card numbers, because you have to have your credit card ensure into the AWS in order to start your class. Because why they're looking for, if in case you want to use a lot of instance, you want to use more functions, storage, so they'll be able to charge you further, but it's totally free. You have to be very clear, you have to be very accurate where things that you want to played with. So basically, whenever you're learning things, make sure you have to know, you're concerned with IT expert, you're concerned with the AWS expert, that which one you pressing on, and which topics you want to study for, and which topics you want to have a free tier experience. So you will be able to see it. There's a free tiers, and that's how you will be able to study your AWS solution architect. So you have to have your credit card information here. You have to ensure it. Once you finished it, you go next chapter. Over here, they're going to ask you for your mobile number, your card information, obviously, and everything. And you've done everything. Enter OTP. Then they're gonna confirm your identity, which is a text message. They're gonna send you, once you enter your phone number, your contact, every details, everything. They're gonna be able to ask you that, for the verification purposes, they will send you text that to be able to unlock your AWS board. Okay, so you have entered your phone number and everything. And then you put your code and everything here, the security check, and then we go to next board. Number 7, and that's how you enter verification code. So as soon as you place your phone number into the identity verification, the previous page, and then you press continue, and then you'll bring you over here the enter verification code. And right away you'll have your verification code in your phone, and the 4-digit verification code that you received on your phone, and you'll enter here and you press verify code. Once you verify code, guys, you'll be able to successfully verified your identity. And you're gonna have to select your support plan. They're gonna give you a support plan. Select which one you want to use for developer plan, business plan, or basic plan. Obviously, this AWS solution architect that we want to learn, it's about the basic plan, that we want to use the free tier to be able to learn AWS. Okay, so we're gonna press basic plan. And then once you clicked it, that's how you're gonna see that my role is IT administrator. I'm interested in developer, the ops, or you're interested in could be, as I said, solution architect. You press here, so you have to put you some personalized experience as well over here. Once you placed everything, you press submit. Then you'll be able to enter your email address. Then you press next. You have to have a password. You sign in. Dear viewers, welcome to AWS Management Console, the board of the AWS. As you can see, I'm here, and I have the region that the data center that I want to use. So right now I'm using North Virginia, which is US East 1. Okay, you clicked over here, you'll be able to see all the services that you want to use for, that you want to learn for, that you want to gain the experience about it. Okay, so you can see over here the compute, you see storage, database platform, you can able to see migration and transfer, networking and content delivery, developer tools, robotics, customer involvement. So these are all the topics that you want to be covering. Over here, as you can see, EC2. Once you click EC2, as you can see, you don't have no EC2 running instance. Okay, on the left side, as you can see over here, that the dashboard, which is showing you guys that instance types, launch template, so on, images, IMI, elastic block. We're gonna learn about network security. We're gonna learn about load balancing, auto scaling, so on. So once you click running instance, and then as you can see it over here, launch instance. So from instance, you start your classes. Okay, so you must have to have an instance to be able to deploy your work and infrastructure your all the work in AWS. Okay, so I'm gonna go back right now, and I'm gonna go suppose my dashboard again. Over here you can see elastic IP, snapshots, load balancer, key pairs. I'm gonna come up with all of these next session. As you can see, I'm in North Virginia, and as you can see over here, the zone, the ability zone, which is the south, the USE 1, 1B, 1C. These are all the zone that your data center it's on for you. So you'll be able to use any kind of data center to be able to work, learn for your free tire in AWS Solution Architect. As you can see, VPC is a default none. There's a lot of stuff over here. Please go inside and research in more depth. And you'll be able to learn about it more. EC2, there's over here blockchain, management, groups, so on. Okay, and obviously you can see here, if you can go below, that billing here. So I have a billing here. So I have a billing which is 56 cents because I used something which is not free tire. That's why I got billed for 56 cents. So make sure you have to use very carefully, promptly, that whether you're using a free tire access or not. Okay, this is the billing section. That's how you're gonna know. I'm gonna go back to EC2. Okay, that's your services quotes, your water invoice. You're gonna see a lot of information here. Your support, once you go support, you will be able to see all the documentations. So once you click the documentations, say for example you want to learn about EC2, ECR, batch, and everything is Suppose you want to learn about EC2, you clicked it, you go to PDF over here, user guide, the PDF, you clicked it. It'll give you the PDF with the Elastic Compute Cloud that you want to learn about. You'll be able to see all the content. Please, read all the instructions, they tell you to do, in order to your success in AWS, the solution architect. Also, you can see it over here. There's a lot of command, and stuff, optional install, everything. Just have a little view on it, so it'll give you, very depth knowledge inside, about it, about the AWS solution architect. Suppose you want to learn about, EBS. We have one class that I'm going to teach you guys, EBS, which is Elastic Block Store Documentations. You press PDF button over here, and then you're going to give you the idea about the Elastic the block storage, how does it work, and what is the architecture's design, and you follow up this instant storage design, and that's how you deploy your storage in instant virtualization, and that's how you work here. Amazon S3 over here, storage, the features of the EBS. You can learn about the features, so on and so on. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for watching the how to create an account in AWS that we're going to learn for solution architect, and please stay tuned, and we'll be able to join the next sessions. Until you, take care of yourself.